How's it going, guys? Bob Brown here. Listen, wanted to just take a minute. I'm out in the backyard. Beautiful sunset coming in on us. Getting ready to head out to my son's softball game here. But I wanted to jump on real quick and talk a little bit about one of the comments that I got on one of my videos a couple of days ago. And so the video that the comment actually came on was a video that I was doing where I was talking about the difference between alkaline water and alkalized water. And so I want to take a minute, I want to read the comment to you, and then I'm going to explain a little bit about this particular comment and why this is so important to what we're talking about here. So I want to take just a minute and read to you what he actually commented on that. Now again, as we're talking about this, in that particular video, what I did say was that bottled waters, especially the ones that you're finding in the stores today, that are calling themselves alkaline or that have a 9.5 pH balance to them, I said in that video that they were chemically induced. And so his response to that was what he wrote in this comment here. And so he says, I can't believe you're calling minerals chemicals. You add chemicals to your pool. Bottled alkaline water has added minerals, not chemicals. You are trying, he asked the question, are you trying to sell a water alkalizing machine or something? And then he goes on to say, misleading people is not the way to go. Since when did magnesium or calcium become chemicals? Does this mean that organic vegetables are loaded with chemicals? Spring water is loaded with chemicals? Sad that people will lie and mislead to sell their products in their rhetoric. So this was his comment to my particular video. Now, if you haven't seen that video, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can actually watch it. It's one of the ones that would first come up. It's the Alkaline Advantage YouTube channel there that I have. And you can see that video. You can see what I'm talking about, the difference in the two. And I'm going to explain a little bit of this right now. So when you actually look up what the definition of minerals are, this is the definition. It says this, that minerals, like all other natural entities, are required to be classified scientifically for the convenience of study and utilization. The physical and chemical properties of a mineral are primarily controlled by its chemical composition and internal structure. So what I did was that is I actually responded to that particular comment. I gave him some research that had been done talking about this specific subject that he was addressing here about us lying about putting chemicals in bottled water. So let me kind of address that. So you can see from this, and if you actually go online and you look up minerals, are they chemicals, you're going to find some of this research that's done that will show you, yes, minerals are actually chemicals, okay, or they're classified as chemicals and have chemical properties to them. So that's real important to understand as we're talking about these things, especially, when we're talking about putting chemicals in our bodies, because this is really, really important. So one of the things I want to do with you right now is I want to share with you about this. And so I've actually picked up some smart water from one of the stores. And I've got a couple different types of these, and this really represents the types of bottled waters that are being sold out there. And so when I'm talking about alkaline water versus alkalized water, and I say that alkaline water has those that are being sold in the stores has chemicals added to them, then that's exactly what's taking place. So if you go to your store right now and you pick up some smart water and you turn it over and you look on the back of the bottle, here's what it actually says, okay? So it says this, ingredients that are added to this bottle. Vapor distilled water. So they vapor distill the water, and then they add calcium chloride and magnesium chloride and potassium bicarbonate. And then they add electrolytes, so they say, for added taste. So right now, if you go to get this water, chemicals have been added to this water. We're not talking about minerals in the sense, these are the compositions that have taken from these minerals and the chemicals that are actually putting into here. So if you actually go and look up calcium chloride, okay, there's a lot of dangers that go along with the calcium chloride that you'll find, and this is actually harmful. It can be harmful to pets, and over quantities of this can actually be harmful in our bodies. And so that's why when I talk about this, it's really, really important, because there's another water that's out there, the essential water, and we've had a gal from our team that actually drank a couple bottles of this and wound up in the emergency room. And one of the reasons for that, because the essential water has potassium that's been put in there, and for this gal, her body could not regulate the potassium in there, and so the potassium actually caused a reaction in her body. And there's no danger warnings on these bottles that say that these things can take place. And so if you have too much potassium in your system, it can actually kill you. So same with magnesium. So when you're adding chemicals to bottled water, yes, it can have an effect on you that most people do not know about. And so to answer this guy's question, I wanted to make sure that people understand that it's not just minerals that are being put in the water, but it is actually chemicals that are being put in these waters, and it's changing really to give it a pH balance. And so you can actually put arsenic in water, because arsenic has a 14 on the pH scale. But I guarantee you that there's nobody listening to this video right now that would drink a glass of water that had pH value in it that was purple. When you put drops in it, just because it has a pH value doesn't mean you're going to drink it, because that will kill you. So things are added to those waters. So the difference of that is if you're looking at a water ionizing machine, then the water is actually run over titanium platinum plates. There's an electrical charge put to it. It actually changes the molecular structure of the water, therefore producing a healthy alkaline, antioxidant, hydrogen-rich water that's actually therapeutic for the body. So this is really important to understand. So if you don't understand these things, like this gentleman didn't, you got to research it. You got to find out. There are places on there. The danger is that when we're talking about this type of a thing, that a lot of people just get online, especially when you're talking about water ionizers, and especially because our water ionizer is the industry leader. You know, we've got a lot of people that are trying to knock us off, and they're saying a lot of negative things about us, a lot of lies. There's a lot of things that are being said to be able to do this. You have to be real careful when you go online and you're actually looking at for these types of things, when you're looking for information about water ionizers. So there is a place that you want to go when you want to find out the facts about it, because there's a scientific name for alkalized water, and that is electrolyzed reduced water. And if you go to Google Scholar, okay, type in Google Scholar, and you actually put in electrolyzed reduced water, you're going to find hundreds of case studies. You're going to find scientific research that's done on this particular water, and how it is therapeutic to the body, and how it actually helps to work on the system to make the body healthy and whole. And so the water doesn't actually cure, but when you put the right things in the body, then your body can actually begin to heal itself. So if you'd like some more information about electrolyzed reduced water, feel free to leave me a comment here. If you'd like to try some electrolyzed reduced water, we offer 2-week trials for that, and so you can actually test this water out and see how it'll actually work in your body, and see if you can get some benefits from it as well. So listen, I hope you have a great day. I hope you got some benefit from this. If you did, do me a favor, like, share, comment below. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to answer any questions that you may have. And if you want to try it, you can also reach out to me as well. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye now.